This question comes from David Cass, who is a professor at the business school at University of Maryland. He says, at last year's annual meeting, Warren mentioned that Berkshire had taken a large stake in Activision Blizzard as a merger arbitrage play. Since the UK regulator has blocked its acquisition by Microsoft, has Berkshire reduced or sold its stake?
Well, I think in terms of what we do with stocks, we don't give information except when required to, which is in the 13F or whatever we file. And there's certain things you can actually figure out by looking at our 10Q, which we filed this morning, but you have to look pretty hard. But I would say this, I think Microsoft has been remarkably, well, what's the word, willing to cooperate with governing bodies. And I mean, they want to do the deal, and they've met the opposition, it seems to me, more than halfway. But that doesn't mean that it gets done if a given country, in this case the UK, wants to block it. They're in a better position to block it than the United States. That's just the way the world works. And that doesn't get solved by offering more money. So I don't know how it turns out. But if it doesn't go through, I don't think it's through any shortcoming by either Microsoft or Activision. But not everything that should happen does happen. And well, we ran into it when we bought, made the deal with Dominion Energy 18 months ago, and they let us buy a good bit of what we wanted to buy, and then the U.S. government in effect said, you can't buy something else, which I think we would have done a better job with than anybody else did, and which the states involved did not object to it, which the customers didn't object to it. But you don't take on the United States government, and you try and figure out things that you won't have a problem with. And